Hello and welcome to Budget Your Best Vacation, a course where I am going to take you from just dreaming about a vacation into actually having a real life plan where you go on that vacation. So let's get started. First off, I want to say it's very nice to meet you. My name is Christy Trusty. I have an MBA from Indiana University, 10 plus years in the corporate world, and I am a certified travel advisor. And throughout all my time working, I have never ended a year without using all of my vacation days. And that's what I want for you as well. I want you to use all of your vacation days, and I'm going to take you through this course to show you exactly how to plan vacation and actually go on it. And then one thing I did want to note is that I do have my contact information on the last slide of the guide. Feel free to reach out to me for anything, any questions that you have, okay? My phone's in there, my email's in there. Go ahead and reach out to me with any questions that you have as you go through this course. So let's move on because the first thing I want to tell you is that your dream vacation is within reach. We're going to go through each of these negative thoughts and we're going to throw them out the window. So the first negative thought that maybe you've had is, I don't have the time. So I want to ask you, what is a vacation? And I'll define it for you as well. A vacation is anything that takes you out of your normal daily routine into a new experience. So it's got to be at least one night away from your house and everything that's standard, so that you can experience new things and really give your mind a break. That is what a vacation has. And I think that probably all of you have at least one night to spend on a vacation. And then the next one, I just can't go there. Maybe you've told yourself, that's just not a destination that I'll ever get to in my life. Well, I'm here to tell you that that is just a mindset that you need to shift, and we will shift it as we go through this course, okay? Because we're going to create a real life plan to get to whatever destination you've thought that you just can't get there, right? And the last one, I don't have the money. Think about it this way. Do you have a gym membership or maybe purchase, higher cost health food or maybe a diet plan, an exercise plan? All of that stuff is health related and you're investing in yourself. And that's what a vacation is as well, because a vacation can provide you with health benefits. You probably didn't know that, but there have been studies showing that it can help improve your immunity, help you sleep better, decrease your cardiovascular risk, believe it or not, and improve your creativity and problem solving, which will actually probably help you at work or whatever you do to get money to invest in yourself, right? And it does all this just by giving your mind a break from the usual everyday things that happen to us, right? We get into that daily grind and we don't get that break, and our whole body just kind of shuts down. So we need at least one big vacation a year. And honestly, the proven happy place for everyone is to have two to three. So like one big one and a couple extra small ones. That's where you're going to be the most happy. So let's move on to, how do we actually get there, right? How do we get there? So there are 5 steps in this course, or 5 modules, if you were, to get to that successful plan to actually go and take that vacation. So the first module is called Know Your Vacation Vision, because you need to understand, where are you going, who's going with you, maybe what dates, um, all like, what are my wants and needs, wants versus needs, I guess. Um, and all of that stuff is what we'll talk about in module 1, to kind of build what is your vision so that you can actually go and build a budget for it, because you need to know what you're going to do, where you're going to go. All of those things are necessary to move forward with this plan. So that is the foundation, the base of this whole course. And then in this second module, we'll talk about the real cost of a vacation, because a lot of people don't understand that they also have to budget for what they're spending while they're on vacation, right? And maybe that's you as well. But I've come back from a vacation and had a massive credit card bill because I spent way too much on souvenirs, right? So if I had a budget and I told myself I only have $200 or whatever it is to spend on a souvenir, then maybe that wouldn't have happened. And that's where that comes in, just educating you a little bit on what are the actual costs that you need to think about when budgeting out your vacation. Because in module 3, we'll actually create your custom travel budget and we'll go through everything that's needed. And I give you some handy tools, some handy websites to go to get actual costs so you can put it in your budget and you can have an actual plan of what you need to save. Because in module 4, we'll go through how to save smarter, not harder. So we'll build a savings plan and we'll also talk about like what things are you doing in your everyday life that maybe you could do differently to save a little bit more money for your vacation. And then it all wraps up in module 5 called Stretch Your Travel Dollars, because in that module, I am going to talk you through when to book. So we're going to figure out when to book so that you save more or you spend less than you saved. So that is a very important module because you want to save more as you're booking, right? You want to get all the deals and that because what you save in that excess can go towards a want that you put into your vision earlier, or it could go to another vacation, right? So we always want to spend less than we saved. And we'll learn about that in module 5. And I also want to bring up that there is a worksheet that you will need to complete. There is a tab for every single module with kind of some homework. And in each module, I'll take you through how to fill out each of the tabs and go on with the training. And there actually is a 6th tab in there. It's a Pareto that shows you exactly what your budget is for your vacation. And it's per like travel category that you'll define in the course. So this is a really, really helpful worksheet. It is a Google Sheet that you're going to have to copy over into your Gmail account. So you're going to have a Gmail account with a Google Drive. So if you don't know how to do that, you're going to have to contact me and I will help you get the worksheet and figure out how to use it. Okay. And then the last thing that I'm giving you is a vision board for your vacation. It's editable and again, it's Google Slides. So you'll have to have that Gmail account, but you'll copy it over and you'll be able to put into it, this is my budget. That's how I'm going to save money. This is what I'm going to book. And then you can print it out and put it visually in front of your face so that every day you see it and you think about your plan and it actually comes true. Because when your goal is in sight every day, your mind finds a way to get you there. Okay? And then the last thing I want to leave you with is this quote. When you create a realistic vacation budget that matches your life, you're not only more likely to stick to it, you're more likely to actually take the trip you've been dreaming about. So, who wants to go on a wonderful vacation and wants to do it every single year to improve their health? If that's you, you need to go on with this course in Module 1. I'll see you there. And I'm so excited to work through taking you from it's just a dream all the way to it's a reality. I'm going on my trip, Christy. And that's what I want to see from each of you. So, I want you to get this course. I want you to complete all the modules and I want you to come back to me and tell me where you're going and why you're doing it and just all the facts and pictures and share everything with me after the fact, right? Because I want all of you to go on vacation. So thank you so much for listening to my introduction video and I will see you in the course.